Everyone please re-rack the balls and leave the playing arena. Thank you. Let's get the first division ring with RSL and Manhattan up on the stage for photos, please.
That's it, well, he bent over and throw.
Second division ring with RSL and Bayswater to the stage, please, for photos.
How low is the stand?
If you're sitting at the right,
Going in it now?
The world was great. Haven't played ever seen any of those games. I'm there from the first as well. When do we get in a good photographer?
Oh, you sexy man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would apply place in the good. Good evening and welcome to the grand finals of the EDPL Winter Season 2018. Our thanks to the management and staff of Potters for providing us with this great venue. Please keep yourself and team members out of the playing area if team members are phoning. In the event of a dispute by a player over a call, or if you are unsure on the call, request the attendance of the head adjudicator whose decision is final. Currently will be umpiring 3 frames each please. No coaching of the player by anyone is permitted during a frame. No warning will be given. This is the final warning. So automatic 2% penalty in coaching. Playing area. When the players and umpires actually involved in the frame, and officials are permitted in the playing area, plus home team scoreboard attendance to update scores. Everybody else please keep out. If players are not happy with an umpire, they should ask for a timeout, and their captain may request the umpire is replaced, or that a call be referred to the head adjudicator. Tonight's head adjudicator is Danny Ahmed. Thank you. Team captains, you now have 5 minutes for your own team speeches. Once team speeches are finished, matches may commence as soon as players are ready. Good luck to you all. Umpires, Mark Williams, table 17. And David Boone, table 18, 4 frames each, please. In first division, Pre-Berry, table 8, David, or Donga, table 10, Chris Allen, table 12. In second division, Simon Henry, table 4, Paul Wilson, table 5, and Matt Dean, table 6. Once all the umpires are at the table, the teams are ready, matches may commence. Good luck to everyone.
Welcome everyone to the EDPL Premier Division finals this evening. We've obviously got First Division and Second Division off on the other tables. So we'll keep you updated with the scores at First and Second Division as the night progresses, but we have Prems obviously in front of us at the moment. Welcome Michael Houston.
Thank you, Stuart.
Cue Ball TV Hall of Famer for EDPL.
Now we're back again, so for those of you tuned in last night who sort of commented about the standard, I'm sure we'll see a higher standard tonight. Obviously this is the Premier Division, so it is the combined Dandenong District League and Eastern Districts Pool League.
I'm very, very disappointed tonight, Michael, that you haven't done the Bruce McAvaney.
I know the names tonight. I know the names. So.
Last night Michael had the Bruce McAvaney sheets out, done all the research, but tonight he's
I wasn't familiar with a few of the third division players, but look, obviously the level of players here, there's some state players and Australian players, so we know a few of their names here.
Yep, beautiful.
Like Paul Butterworth. No, Peter. Because I know I'll be watching later, so Peter. So obviously got the combined here. Been another even year in Premier Division. A couple of sides. I think. Yes, we certainly had. This is obviously the top two from the ladder. Again, 1 and 2 as they finished on the ladder. So Sandown Potters do finish top, the reigning premiers. And Springvale RSL finished second. They were even though just separated on percentage, these two teams on the ladder. So it should be a nice tight tussle. So obviously on the table closest here, we've got let's talk about Peter Butterworth playing. So. Peter's playing Marty Andrews from Sandown, one of the new recruits this year. We've got Tony Maskey on the far table, about to finish off against JR. Nice start for Springvale RSL. So Springvale RSL get the early start and get on the board early.
Sorry, just getting the link up on the EDPL.
No, you're right, Phil. We'll just talk to myself for a while. That's fine.
That's all right. It's just a normal day in the office here then.
So good start by Tony there. Was it a master break? Yeah, I think it was a master break there. Yeah, from Tony to start off with. So didn't see JR at the table, so I assume it was so. Greg Wells to the table now for Springvale RSL. Looks like he's playing Travis Henderson. Rexy, former Rack-em-up. Great. I think Rexy's going for premiership number 14 tonight, which is a fair effort.
14. It's a fair record.
Yeah, no, it's a good effort. Not only making grand final, but winning them as well. So, and Butters on the black there. Might be ideal start. 2-0 for Springvale RSL.
Come on, boys. Come on. Keep it going.
Mark Williams here.
Another Hall of Famer.
Umpiring, future Hall of Famer. Mark Williams up on the nearest table. Rexy does rate himself a very good grand final player, and he's rated himself that for many years, and he's been proven correct a number of times, so he has performed very well.
Yeah, I wonder why he finished after
We haven't got all night. Yeah. So Rexy at the table after Greg Wells putting the wide off the break. So it gives Rexy a good chance here with the ball's light. Well, he may have. Thank you. So got Sean Partridge at the table now for Sandown. So he's playing the Dav. Another ex-Rackamont player.
I think maybe Rexy needs a bigger shirt.
You can tell him that.
I'll let him know.
So yeah, Rexy, a very nice shot in yellow. That's a beautiful shot. And short left a door there for that yellow underneath now. So sure, Rexy is getting up above the black. Probably gone a little bit further than he would have liked, but. Coverage and
Rexy, big shot.
He has put it over the pocket. And give Greg Wells.
Come on, come on, mate.
Yeah, so had a laugh the other day at Greg Wells putting that Adolf Hitler thing on the.
Oh, Greg's tried to cover the black and knocked it in. So it's Sandown on the board, 2-1.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yes, hello Rio and Lee there. Thanks for the wave. Right, so Shaw's back to the table again. And
Go, Stevie. Go back up.
And now from where these lie, I'm sure Sean will be very confident he can finish it off in the Reds. So next frame, Steve McCormick and Josh Boyle on the far table. We will keep you updated with the scores for our divisions. Sean's landed perfect there.
Great shot by
Absolutely
Sean.
perfect. And yeah, as there, it's Premier Division is confirming 6 rounds of 6 frames, so 36. So obviously race to 19. 19's a win. Or 18 all, we have a playoff. And first and second division, 10 frames per round, and there's 4 rounds, so 40 frames for nights each of those two, first and seconds. So obviously 21 being the magical number there for a win, first and seconds.
Big time.
And we'll keep you updated with scores as they pass through the commentary box. Sean's a little bit close to that. That is a fine cut.
Great shot by Sean. Huge shot.
Very big.
2 all.
Yeah,
All
back
even.
to 2 all, yes.
Bit like last night. Frame for frame last night. It's all
Yeah,
about, I think, 8 all.
score-wise, yeah, not standard-wise, obviously. So, you can see the level of standards already lifted, and
Well, JR didn't walk to the table.
so, yeah, so last frame for the first round now. Brad Hill and Temujin Dixon on the table closest to us. Brad Hill, another one of those young guns from the rack 'em up days, early days. And they had Travis Henderson and Travis Martin, Brad Hill, Mark Zapier, Robbie Zapier, Justin Hedges, Justin Clarkson. Fine team. So Brad Hill with the break. And dumped the white. So,
Which is a shame because they're all there.
yes. So, your first thought is yellows from here, I'd say. Given ball in hand. And, able to land on this one in the middle first. They may come back to it. And, yeah, Temujin being the current state title holder, I think, was it this year? Won big state title singles. I think it was this year, last year, this year. So. And just won the big money match last weekend at Rackers. Josh, ball on the far tail, just needs to
His
get
biggest
right
issue
through.
is position.
He's come out enough for that.
No, I'm talking about Josh.
Josh on the far table.
Yeah. Position was his biggest issue on that last shot.
Yeah.
Tim, you'd think it'd go out from here.
Yeah, he's yep. He's going to hold that. Nice shot by Josh.
Oh, great shot, Joshy Boyle. That's huge.
And nice use of the red as well. Yeah, clever. And Temujin's use of the red as well. So 2 potential blacks here for Sandown. There's one.
Joshy ball, you can't teach that.
Yep.
Can't teach that.
1 for Sandown and potentially 2 for Sandown. Super. So all of a sudden, after 2-0 start for Springvale, we'll bounce back to the next 4 frames. Sandown.
Yep, big time.
So we'll try and bring some scores for the other games for you.
So we're just having a look at second division over there. It's a bit hard with all the people gathered round. Obviously there's Michael Houston in the foreground. His microphone on. Looking a bit confused. So over there it's Bayswater.
All right. Just some scores from around the grounds. First division, we've got 1-1. So Manhattan finished top and Ringwood RSL finished second, 1-1 there. And we've got Bayswater and Ringwood RSL in second division and RSL with the first 2 frames there. So RSL leading 2-0 in second division. So both a couple of frames in. Expecting both of those to be pretty close games, actually.
Well, it's
apologies
so
for the kids watching there.
It's interesting. It's 1-1 in first division, 3 tables. It's
Yeah, just to show
6
you,
frames
6
here and
frames
2.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's been a couple of master visits.
Yeah, they tend to play a lot more tactical in
clearances.
first division. In fact, there's some players that first shot they try and do is cover a pocket.
Yeah. Especially
So
RSL.
we'll
RSL
probably-
are very tactically based.
So we'll probably head over there. Once this one finishes, I'd say we're getting a fair bit of the games over there, and maybe even second division if we can deal with all those people standing in the way.
So we're back to round 2 now, round 2 matches. But, JR and Rexy at the table. I'm sure JR will appreciate a shot this match. And he's
huge.
part of that red backwards.
Shot.
That's skills. I think Rexy's just gone in off. Was that Rexy? I was watching the other frame.
No, I was watching the other frame too. I didn't see what happened here.
Two visits to Springvale RSL on the near table. Looking at Tony here on this table as well. Tony with 2 visits. And JR's clipped the yellow on the way through.
Yes, Tony, come on, mate.
So a chance here, Butters on the far table and Tony on the table. So, and Tony has fouled. Tony spotted a yellow out of turn, so JR was part of the 1996 World Championship winning team. Yeah, so all of a sudden Rexy's back at the table with 2 shots and a chance to consolidate this lead for Sandown.
They've recruited well this year, Springvale RSL. The EDPL has taken out the championship. This is the third year. It's just the third year of the combined Premier League this year. But EDPL have taken out the first 2 years, and Springvale have gone and poached a couple of EDPL players across to try and take the flag. And
namely one at the table there, Peter Butterworth.
No, absolutely.
Part of the Sandown Premiership side from last year.
Turncoat, absolute turncoat.
Well, no, he's gone across to set himself new challenges. And he's got his team up into the grand final. Well, he's been part of the team. I think Rex has still got 2 shots. Hold his feet up. Oh, great shot. That is a shot. That's a great positional shot.
Very impressive.
That's why he was sought after by the RSL, Springvale RSL. Skills like that. And probably should get one back to the Springvale RSL. Oh, watch his feet. There he goes. Springvale RSL back within 1 now. 3-4. Nicely done. And obviously, big shout out to Q-Ball TV again tonight. Well done, Dan Lynch. Good spectacle, always a good product. Half the commentary tonight. and obviously, big thanks to Tony and Barry Wakefield for having Potter's Pool Hall host tonight the finals again.
Don't forget, of course, Gary Bradshaw, the official photographer.
Yep.
Doing a great job.
Down doing photography, so
always comes up with some great shots, great action shots, Gary.
Yeah.
Always available. And we publish them on the EDPL website or a link to them just after the final series is over. So if anyone's after some of them, we can organise something for you.
Yep. Oh.
It's a good shot by Tony there. Open them up down the bottom. Cover the pocket in the yellow obviously as well.
Yes, mate. Come on, Tony.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, on behalf of my fellow commentator, we'd just like to correct the comment made there by Peter Butterworth. Correct, he's not a turncoat. So, obviously, EDPL is based around points and so forth, so obviously the points weren't fitting in there right, and yeah. You reckon Sandown, Springvale RSL this year from Sandown. But obviously that point system is all about making it more even, and that's obviously to balance out the teams and have a nice even competition. And I think we did see this year from some of the results there, I think Croydon had a few wins against sides fighting in the top four or before the top four. And Dorset and Croydon both finished the bottom end of that 6 wins each. So yeah, so it was nice even competition where a number of teams won matches. So
Well, it achieved its result, really. Its purpose, the points, because I think last year Sandown Potters won an extra 3 frame, or cleared, finished on top by 3 frames to Springvale RSL. And obviously now that Peter Butterworth's gone across, they were even this year. I think percentage, he said before, was the only thing separating them. So
Yeah. Yep.
worked.
And we're back to 4 apiece there. Greg Wells at the table. Far tables. And we've got Village Green current club member Lee Gilpin at the table umpire.
He's always a bit disappointed on EDPL Grand Final Nights League because we've got Cue Ball TV here and Gilpin TV doesn't get
Chiefy TV gets
Chiefy TV doesn't get a run.
two.
He loves his TV, Gilpin.
But I think his bigger disappointment for these nights is there's no vegan meals on the menu. So
I said, I mentioned to Gilpin before about the village presentation. I said, we're thinking about having a steak ministry. And he just turned around and said, do they have Carlton Draft?
yeah, very passionate vegan,
Loves his beer, though.
as opposed to the ones that
Yeah, that's
not
right.
passionate vegans.
Good bloke, Chiefy. Good bloke. Known Chiefy for a long time, as most people have.
Yeah,
It's hard to say a bad word about him. I don't think anyone's had an argument with him.
One of the gentlemen of the pool scene.
As long as you don't mention anything about veganism, just stay right away from that. And he can cop just about everything else. Good bloke, top bloke.
Yeah.
Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. Come on, Rosie. Come on, Dad. Come on, mate. Yes, mate. Yes. Great stop.
Score check, Michael.
Let's go around the grounds. Huey at First Division. Yes, Manhattan 3, Ringwood RSL 1, First Division. Right, let's go around to Second Division. Huey, Second Division. Yeah. 2 all. 2 apiece in Second Division.
So,
Yeah, First Division, Manhattan 3. Playing Ringwood RSL 1 in First Division. And Second Division scores a 2 all. It sounds like another win for Manhattan there. Manhattan up 4-1 now.
just trying to see if we can organise the other division scores up on the screen there. Dan Lynch working his magic as he normally does.
Matches 9 and 10 here. Yeah, we'll just get updated with the scores for the night, that's fine. No problems there.
Sean's taking himself in a bit of a hole in the corner there.
Yeah, he's got inside that. Obviously not there, but
I don't think he's trying to keep it behind the black there. He's sort of, it's good enough.
yeah, but
It's
he
good enough.
knows Greg will have to play his red anyway. So he may play off that red into the yellow again and try and bounce that yellow over the side of the black.
Structural.
Got a bit of a crowd building here at Potters and Needham. If you're in the nearby vicinity, you can pop in and watch the rest of the grand finals. We've got some good pool.
Wondering if we had a couple of people watching the UK last night. Wondering if they're on board again tonight, tuning in. If you are, give us a cheerio.
Yeah,
Let us know.
the guy.
Wasn't a big fan of the warm beer either, from memory.
No, I'm not a beer drinker. So. Sounds like another.
Oh, huge. A bit stiff. Stiff Joshy ball. It's a good shot. Just missed a great shot by Joshy. He's a bit stiff to leave it wide where he is.
Yep. So Bayswater's got their nose in front now, 3-2.
Great shot, Greggy Wells. Oh, good work, Danny. Here we have the scores in the other divisions up top left and right there. Beautiful work. That's why he's the best in the business. Can do.
That's why Chiefy TV's rated second in the ratings. Very close. No, not very close. So Greg Wells the table here. On the gentleman of the pool scene, Greg. They're going to go outside. Nope. So you're showing a chance here. Looking to get their nose in front, both teams here. Sean secured that yellow.
Oh, ouch.
So foul. So Josh Boyle has 2 visits on yellows. Got a little bit of work to do with these 3 on the right of the screen as you can watch. But he's probably looking to get all 3 out in one shot here. He knows he'll be on the ball the bottom right anyway, I think. He's out enough. He's trying to serve that black and
That's a super hit. That is a super hit.
That's very nice. So we're at lay. That's a great result.
Come on, Greg, look at that.
So Greg's sort of shot on the black on the far table. Not sure where it goes though. Gives Sean a chance to clear up now. Put Sandown back in front. Played that nice position.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, there's a little bit of separation. I want to get a bit more fuller though, I reckon. Just probably takes one over the pocket now. Sean with a chance to get the Sandown Potters in front, and that he does. Sandown 5-4. No.
It's 0-all at the other two finals, according to the scoreboards.
So yeah, Sandown is starting to get a bit of voice about them now as well. Their crowd, good support. So Sean's got a shot on the Josh, sorry, he's got a shot on the black here. So we're going to regain that 2-frame lead they had before. Just has to watch that slipping off the red for the in-off, but I'm sure he'll negotiate that. No, he won't. No. That was always going to be the shot to watch, but yeah, unfortunate. That's a big turnarounds, those ones, from 6-4 to 5-all. So. Yeah, one more. So 5-all with the last 2 frames of the second round in action. We're about to start in the action. Sandown, Hardy Andrews with a putting the wide off the break. Temujin a chance with a double on the red to bounce out the black. No. Good support from Sean there in the back. I'll give Steve McCormick a chance now for Springvale RSL. Temujin playing the intentional foul there, giving 2 on the yellow.
Come on, back up. Shot, mate.
Hill playing a bit of coverage, but I think it's bounced out a little bit more than he'd like. Steve McCormick with 1 wicket remaining on the far table there. It was all the yellows in potable positions, so. Like another one to Bayswater there, I'd say. Yep. Bayswater 4-2. Now in 2nd division.
Yes, Maka. Come on, Stevie. Go, Stevie.
Thank you. The 2nd division grand final of Bayswater England RSL, which is 2nd v 4th actually, as the latter did the home and away. And Bayswater got a little lead at the moment. Steve's constructed this nice and smoothly. Yes, Temujin. One error there at the double and one error back. So uncharacteristic miss there from Steve McCormick.
Yeah, very much so.
Normally very, very solid player. He's a very solid player. So gives Temujin a chance back at the table here. A chance, I'm sure, a couple minutes ago he thought might not have been getting.
Oh. Backwards double.
Steve with a chance there on the double. And draws that one. A few chances here. Strange finish that frame.
Yeah, pressure does funny things.
Yeah, So, Springvale RSL with their nose back in front. It's a good comeback there. They've won 4 of the last 5 frames now. Springvale RSL. For those of you who may have tuned in, please. Yep. Alright, yeah, just got some updates there from around the grounds. So Manhattan in 1st division in here. Manhattan 6-1 now. 6-1 Manhattan. Bayswater, bring her a couple back there. And They got a 5-4 up. So Manhattan had a big win in the semi-final, or qualifying final.
Huge win, I think it's 21-7 or something. 21-8.
10 or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely smashing.
Lost the win. So yeah, good stop. Yes, Travis Anderson back to the table there, at the top of the screen. Still got May Andrews and Brad Hill at the bottom. Over the closest to us. Manhattan 7-1.
Just going to wait for the cheering.
Hands onto it. So we're monitoring 3 matches in the room tonight. Watching for the high fives. We hope no losing teams high five, otherwise it might throw us. So we've got Butters back to the table. He's playing some good pool tonight. Playing some very good pool first couple of frames. Hey, Mick. Hey, Bang. Good. Rexy out of the snooker there, nice shot. So yeah, looks like Manhattan's running away with first division there.
It's all, yeah.
But the big question is, Rob going to get a frame this year? That'll be the question.
That could be the one. That could be the one there.
And actually, for all those viewers at home from last night who may have been interested, I've got finals tickets today. I did get a big ticket from Collingwood as AFL member, so see those Naughty Tigers play. Bit of a nervous wait there.
What time's the game starting Friday?
7:50.
7:15?
7:50.
7:50?
Standard Friday night game, yeah. Versus what?
No. Saturday. Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, no,
Friday.
Sorry, yeah. I think Saturdays.
Yeah,
that's a shame. I think my flight leaves at 8:20, so I might know when I have the quarterfinal scores.
That's right. That's it. So,
I don't think Tigers got much to worry about after watching that revel that was Collingwood against GWS. That was, like I said last, it was one of the worst finals I've ever seen.
We'll wait and see. It's all 2-horse races, so it's
Yeah, but when one wins, it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, well, like I've always said, you're only as good as your last 23 games MCG. I've always said that. That's how a club gets rated.
I thought it was only good as the last premiership.
That's if you lost one in the last 23, you rate that, yeah.
I was going to say, we're as good as our last premiership in 64. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Going all right.
Yeah. So Butters jaws that yellow somehow. That's very deep, that yellow. Yep. So Marty Andrews at the table. Sandown. Little foul, cleared the pockets.
Pretty good shot, actually.
So Rexy trying to get coverage on the black there. That's touching the black ball now. That red Rexy just put in there. So that's going to make it nice and challenging with that red ball touching the black.
Absolutely.
Trying to get it out of there will be
It'll be a long game, I suspect. Or there'll be a silly shot that decides it pretty quick.
It's just now waiting for him to leave him off that red as much as he can. And the smother. Brad Hill back to the table. And
Table 4, please. Meeting leads, table 4, please. 3 rounds, 3
just the announcements in the background there for the umpires.
Shot.
Nice one. Yeah, he may be trying to get that yellow. Oh, that's a good camera angle. Behind us, yeah. Division 2 over there, and Division 1 over there.
Watch the play this. Just tap the yellow off here.
He might be trying to open up that. I think he might be trying to chip off that yellow and open up a little bit.
That's what I was saying. Pretty fine. It would have been a pretty fine shot, though.
Yeah. So now, yeah, trying to cut this yellow down.
We've got the instant replay up there on the screen too. Late telecast.
Yeah. Thank you. So, he's going to try and cut this yellow across and try and open up, connect with that red next to the yellow and open up that yellow. Played that pretty nicely. Didn't quite get the result. Yeah, one of those ones where it was too much the red and not enough. With a bit more, the red might have bounced out a bit more.
Sounds like Bayswater's got another frame. I'll just do a quick score check.
Stewart off to do his around the grounds. So Rexy just doing getting his thoughts right about these two reds next to this player.
So second division it's 8-2. First division 8-2 now, and over in second division it's 5-all. The latest scores. We'll just get them updated now. Oh, and we've got a further frame to Basie, 6-5 now. So pretty tight game over there in second division, and first division, yeah, not so.
Nice shot by Butterfield. Still Rexy an out with that red, but it's still going to be a big challenge here for Reds to get those two reds out.
Oh, I thought Andy Miles was coming down today. Say hello to us.
Was he?
He's coming down today. Where is he?
Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the telecast. Yeah, I'll check with the official bookmaker. But yeah, now given the scores, might be paying too much. We do no online betting, no on-screen betting here.
No betting at all, according to the Constitution.
No, correct. Oh, he's going to hit that red. No, he's.
Oh, how did he survive that?
Right, so Rexy's got the two shots here. And he's. So he's Rexy get a chance to get one of these reds out. We'll double the red back here across the table. Behind Nardi there for those Okay, didn't have it all the way. There is a little bit of a gap in that black, but it's not enough. I don't think it's enough for a ball. So,
It'd be interesting to have that. See if we get the camera angle again.
yeah. We had an angle. Do we have an angle for that black ball again? I think Butters had just moved that black ball ever so slightly, about 3-4 shots ago. Not sure whether it closed the pocket a bit. Yeah,
You don't get this on Chiefy TV.
Yeah, I got a feeling that's a bit snug. I think the black's too deep to be trying to work that in there. Alright, Rexy's waved the red up in our second visit. I think Marty's trying to maybe get this inside the yellow. And not quite, but still got some coverage there.
It's all talk, Andy Miles. All talk.
Nah, he's alright. I assume that red goes in the bottom left here. I assume that red goes inside that yellow. So Brad's going to try and cover that yellow. Nice hit. So 2 shots for Reds, and yeah, all of a sudden we get ironically 2 technical for aims at the same time, and
Yeah, really
the
slowed us
divisions
down.
are caught up. The other divisions are caught up. The Premier Division had jumped off to a flyer. And now, so Rex has got the 2 shots now. He can't quite use his first to get that red out from the black. So that's a fair
It's a
effort.
fair effort.
Chiefy just, well umpire Chiefy. Very good.
Probably.
I don't think he's left enough there for Butters to have a crack that black. He doesn't want to be doing too much movement. Yeah, but he can play the black onto it.
You can play the
However,
black on there.
it does
It will get the
with
foul
a foul
snooker.
snooker.
Yeah, it'll be a foul snooker. But if you can bunch them up enough, might
Yeah,
actually be the only
create
shot he's got.
confusion. Yeah.
It's hard to see.
Yeah, no, you can pop this red. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The only problem is I think that buries that yellow deeper into that cushion. I don't think red can go in there now.
Yeah.
Probably could be 4.
There you go.
Skull.
So Rexy's used his 2 there again just to keep laying this red up. Just wondering now whether the trick with that red and that black there too tight, you can't leave the foul snooker. So he's got to be careful. You can't pop that red and leave him too much. So. Yeah, it's an interesting frame here on the far table because obviously Rexy's waiting for an opportunity to leave 2 on that to get that red out next to black. However, Yeah, interesting. So Rexy's put his other red back across.
Yeah, let's see.
Right. Alright, so again Rexy's got 2. Here's the first one, and again just yeah, looks like an interesting frame here. Butters is smart enough not to leave Rexy on that other red, and Rexy's just trying to keep. And Rexy's patient enough to keep waiting, I suppose. So this could be a interesting frame. So again, yeah, as you're saying, Rexy's patient enough with these 2 shots. And Butters is smart enough to leave him on that red. You've got to try and get that red on. That was always the challenging one, that red on the black. But Butters will be doing everything not to leave you on it, so. Manhattan 9-2, looks like. Race 21, so very big early lead there for Manhattan.
Some serious games of chess going on here.
Yes.
Oh,
he's
Rexy's
got
had
that
a crack.
inside, and
Oh, that's stiff.
that is
very stiff.
Very
That is extremely stiff.
Isn't it amazing? Of all the places you can sit, the black can sit anywhere, and it sits right there. Title's been granted on the far table, so he has managed to get that inside there, and yeah, that's why we love a game of pool. You never know what it throws up. So Brad's still got this yellow inside. So Butters. Butters wins the first game of the 3rd round. Stretch that lead out to 2. Yeah, played the foul, and that's yeah. Well, somebody call it luck, but it's just clipped that clock door, and it's set nicely. So it's obviously a big shot to get in that inside there. Enough room for that. And obviously it's one thing getting that red inside, it's also opening up the other yellow. Although we'll have 2 shots obviously, if it can be potted. G'day David. Yeah, the background is 2nd Division and 1st Division. The scores from around the tables are corners of your screens. So you've got 3 grand finals on tonight, Premier Division's on your screen, and first and second division behind us to the side of us. So at Potter's Pool Hall here in Dandenong, Melbourne. So Bayswater still with their nose in front in second division, leading 8-7 now. So Bayswater just keeping their nose in front.
And as is we're starting to become accustomed to in Division 2, they're on track for a draw.
Yeah.
Seems to be a draw every year in second division.
Yeah. So Brad's back to the table here. Sorry, viewers, we just got chilled offline for a little bit. Told you no commentary team at the moment. Give Sandown a chance here. Sean at the table on the top of the screen.
Oh no, he's held it. It's actually worked out really nicely for him.
Yeah, Jason, we've got a number of leagues in Melbourne. This is obviously a combined Eastern Districts and Dandenong Districts Premier League, but also Melbourne Metropolitan, South Eastern Pool League on Wednesday nights. Oh, too far.
Table knowledge. Yeah, and then we obviously have the Eastern District and DDPL, or Dandenong District Pool Leagues. We both run on Tuesday nights. And then we've combined our Premier League division last couple of years, which has worked quite well and got a good array of teams at that level. So this is obviously the final of that one tonight. But yeah, last night was the 3rd and 4th Division Grand Finals, and got the combined Premier League and EDPL 1st and 2nd Division on the tables behind us tonight. So once this is done and dusted, we'll have a couple of weeks off to...
And yeah, last night, Jason, you may have watched some grand finals there. There was actually Eastern District Pool League 3rd and 4th Division last night. So same league as here tonight. It's different divisions. There's 5 different divisions in Eastern Districts Pool League. Biggest pool league in Victoria, Eastern Districts.
Yes, yep. Yeah, no, it is, correct. It's not the oldest, second oldest.
Yes.
Second oldest pool league.
What's the oldest one?
1974 was the EDPL founded,
EDPL,
1969 South Eastern Pool League.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously Victoria got them at country leagues as well. Pretty strong leagues down the Latrobe Valley and the Geelong League.
Yeah, Geelong particularly.
I think Geelong have a number of members as well. So. Shot by Sean there, bit of coverage.
Come on, Master!
just missed it.
So chance for Brad here.
Oh, it's a good result for Sean. Oh, he's knocked the black round the back.
Yeah, he's got the black covered now, and he's with his yellow there. Fade for a bit of safety there.
Yeah.
Put the pressure on Marty now at the black. Knowing that the yellow's
He
over
probably
the
wanted to
pocket.
leave the white a bit closer in.
Yeah, maybe a little bit straighter.
It's actually, it's pretty cuttable from there.
Yeah, I'd just be just having a look at the natural shot. Marty with a chance of no, he's declined the offer, and he may have failed again. Yeah, failed again. So not an easy finish though, because white's on the rail and yellow a little bit straighter than probably.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so it's it's the old mindset sometimes. You just take the yellow over the pocket, roll it in, have two on the black, or you try and get perfect position, and potentially, but I mean, obviously that's the Premier Division players, so they're back there potting every day of the week. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, it hasn't worked out there. So now probably double his yellow back maybe. Wants it near the pocket. But that
probably
gives
not a bad
it gives Marty a good chance there just to lay off the black and pitch leave it snooker. So maybe Brad up and down the table, but yeah, probably wanted that yellow a lot deeper, so it wouldn't be as easy to get that snooker off the black. Got a bit straight. Key shot from Sean now on the top table. He gets position inside that yellow. He's away, I think. He can finish off here. Sean will just putting the run this across and back inside the black. No, he's sneaking himself out, I think, Sean.
Yep. Oh, huge effort. That is a massive shot.
Great black.
That is massive. After
There's
just
the big
watching the 4 or 5 shots before that, where'd that come from? That's huge.
Yeah, look. Obviously, both players had their chances in that frame, and it goes to show you don't give them too many chances. but they'll take one.
And Sean's out as well.
finishes off. No, I think we correct the score. Sorry, guys. I think it's back to 7-7 now. Yeah. So a couple of big games there for Sandown. And scores are level at 7 apiece. So Greg Wells at the table. To break.
Score update behind us.
Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, look. What's he now?
Robert Taylor to table 18, please. Robert Taylor to table 18.
So Wellesley here with a chance to take it off the break.
So it's
Joined the country box by Gary
9-7 over in second division.
One of the Village Green, Village Croc Hall of Famer. So welcome, Gary. How are we going? All right? Yes, good. Thank you very much. Yeah, good.
And no further
Watching the
updates
pool
on
tonight,
first
Get some
division
tips.
at the moment.
Yeah, good work. And we're ready for a big summer season. Good work. Yes, that's for those of you at home. Gary and I play in the same summer side together. So we've had a strong shoulders, very strong shoulders. You've got to be carrying guys like Alan Davis and Not up Brian tonight, Gary? No? Well done. And how did the Bombers finish up this year?
Terrible.
No? I didn't see their finals results. Did they go? No? All aboard? Thank you. Yes.
Oh, it's your season over? Oh, I hate it when your season's over in September.
Must be a Melbourne supporter. Yeah, so... No, for those obviously overseas or in the state, AFL finals time.
Oh, just getting the fights organised.
Stuart's doing a bit of administration here.
Just got to get the fights organised.
So as you're wondering, might be at home, Stuart's not mute. He's just he's busy. So yeah, so we're at the 7-7 here in Premier Division Grand Final. And
hopefully we don't. I mean, they were good to have those tight games, but you were flying before that.
Yeah, off to that's the nature of pool. So towards the middle, third round out towards the middle of the night. So
second division, just pushing towards that draw.
Yeah. Well, Gary was one of our second division players this year. Likes to go in and coach some of the youngsters. And did you play against Bayswater at RSL this year, Ringwood RSL? Who's your tip for the Division 2 Grand Final there? Draw, yeah. 20 apiece, yes. That's good. You'll remove those splinters from the fence or Daisy? Yeah, they've got former Village Green great Jay Windross playing for the Bayswater this year. Windross. You may know him as his batting prowess in the cricket field.
Loves his cricket.
And being a Bomber supporter as well.
Loves his cricket.
So he's free this month. Yeah. So, all right. And at Manhattan, they're first division. They seem to be marching on there. Not much Ringwood RSL activity over there?
No, it's very quiet. It's very similar to the last final I played against, actually.
Alright, so back to the action. Oh, what? There we go.
Oh, a little bit further would have been nice.
So Josh back at the table here on the first table. Table 1, the TV table. Well, they're both TV. Both cue ball TV tables. Dave misses that red, but may have a bit lucky there and left him
That is pretty lucky.
with nothing on the yellows. So yeah, it's left Temujin off the yellows there. So although there might be a little gap, is there behind Greg's hairdo? There was. Temujin with a chance to finish off the yellow. Slightly awkward queuing here over the red. And we'll probably no.
Come on now.
So we'll get Michael Skerry into the hot seat.
Yes. Upgrading the skills from Stuart James to Michael Skerry. Oh, yeah, the comment. Hey Mick, how you going? Oh, when you ready?
Hey mate, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. Down for grand final night.
Yeah,
Nice
come
and tight
down.
here, 7-all.
That's the way I like it.
Yes.
Come down and have a look.
Yep. So,
Jamie Costello to table 6, please.
We have Manhattan and Ringwood 10-2 up.
yeah, domination there in first
Yeah.
division.
Still not over that yet. Race to 21, so
Yeah. But Manhattan first division, certainly one of those front running teams. I think they get their nose in front, they're hard to beat.
Yeah.
They got on a big momentum roll more than most teams, it seems. Well, most teams do, but they do it better than most. So
how's
you know
this
what those Mad
match?
Hatters are like.
How's this match been going?
Yeah, well, Springvale got the first couple,
Yeah.
and then 2-zip, and then I think Sandown got the next 4,
Yep.
and then Springvale RSL got 4 of the next 5. So a few momentum shifts, and then Springvale RSL was 7-5 up, and Sandown have got the last 2 back.
Yep.
So
Good opportunity here for Josh now to get this yellow out. Even play like a Marcus double if he wants to.
yep. 82. Yep.
Hey. I don't know whether he's got 2 here. I'm not sure. If he's got 1, I'm pretty sure I just play the Marcus.
So, yeah. He's got coverage on that blacks too, hasn't he? Or did? Yep, still does.
Got a good result.
Yeah.
He's got the black nice and tied up.
Yeah. So may have sat a little awkward there.
Yeah, I
he's
think
on
he looked like he got a bad contact. the white ball jumped after he potted that red as he made contact with the red. So I think he's probably just going to lay up here. Now there's two options. You can sort of lay up and get the white in right in behind these two reds, or you can push one of the reds forward, which I'd probably do, and then leave the white behind the other red.
Yeah, okay,
You want to promote one of your reds?
Yep, definitely.
He's fouled, yeah.
He's fouled. And must be close to a foul sneaker.
Yeah. Thames, I think, got away with murder here.
Yeah, he was out the shot before Tim. He just left himself awkward queuing over the reds and couldn't quite get that last yellow.
He does put all his eggs in one basket a lot, Tem, but that's the way he plays, and he's very good at it. So. That's a good shot there by Josh.
You don't win state and national titles by accident. He's got a current state title holder, isn't he?
No, he lost to Robbo in the final 6-5.
He got last year, was it?
But he won it the year before, Oh, Josh, he must got to play those shots pretty much slow, really.
Yeah, not much, no pace is required on that.
Yeah, if you want to play it at that pace, you have to hit it 100% accurate. He was obviously off, but
now he's got to try and maybe sit on the black. Is the aim here, I assume. Put the white on the black.
Yeah.
Sandown's their nose back in front now. 8-7.
That's a good shot there by Josh.
Yeah.
If Wellesley doesn't hit one of these reds now, it's I'd say it's definitely game over.
Yep. Thank you.
So probably like a 2-cushion escape here, and then try and hit one of the reds.
Yep. Oh yeah. You're going for the one in the pocket?
I'd say so, yeah. If you're bad, if you stuff it up either way, you might hit one of the other ones.
Yeah.
He's done all right. I'd definitely take that if I was Wellesley.
Yep.
The problem here that Josh has, if he rolls this yellow in, he's probably going to not really be on the black. He should be, but he's going to have to cut it in.
Yeah.
So
G'day, there you go. What's happening?
it's not a good shot.
Yeah, that yellow's bounced out a little bit further than would have hoped.
Yeah. This goes in, I'd say it's game over. Yeah.
Make Red's favourite from here.
Yeah, this is over. These are all roll-ins now. He's got to do nothing with the white. Just roll this in, roll the other red in, and just fat on the black.
Yep. That's one of the ones that got away for Josh, the Sandown.
Definitely. It's good. I actually like to see a playoff here. It's always fun when you're watching to see a playoff.
Yeah. So, scores back level.
I think that's Wellesley's first win after his little banter he did on Facebook. Whenever you fire other teams up and you sort of take the mickey out of other people, you really need to sort of show it. You need to fire up too when you're out there as well. So.
Yep.
But it was really funny though.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Yes. So looks like we've got JR to the table. Brad Hill.
JR and Brad Hill, Jesus.
As in the John Russell JR, not the Jimmy Reen JR.
Oh yeah. Which JR is it?
JR's playing Brad Hill on this table.
Okay.
Looks like.
Yeah. Happy feet himself.
Yeah. Check it, Billy. Butters had a master visit in the first frame.
Yeah.
Didn't stop the break. I think he had a master visit in the second. And the third frame against Rexy was about 40-minute frame.
Yeah, I heard that. And Rexy stuffs up
on the black. And,
yeah.
So, a marathon frame.
No,
But still came out. Well, Rexy got a little bit unlucky in the end, maybe. He got him out, and he sneaked himself on his last red on the
Yeah.
black. So,
was it his fault?
they're all clustered. He smashed one in. They've bounced out, and the white sat there, the black sat there, and the red sat there. So, some call luck, some call skill.
Yeah. Oh, JR with the bit of a chicken wing there.
Yeah. Was he looking for coverage there or the pot? Or?
He was definitely going for the pot. So, but he nearly Marcused it.
Yeah. Maybe probably going for double, maybe.
Guess we'll never know.
So these will be the last two frames, the third round, which will take us to halfway mark.
Yeah, there's still a long way to go yet.
Oh yeah.
And last time these two played, a couple of weeks ago, they were 6-all, and then all of a sudden 9-19 or something.
Yeah.
9-16,
Yeah,
19-16 or
right
something.
away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brad Hill.
And I'm sure Sandown will be keen to go back to back.
Gus has just tuned in, and he's wondering why we didn't make the final. Watching this, oh Gus. If you got more than 3, maybe we would have been all right.
Welcome to the broadcast, Gus.
Still a bit of work to do on this frame, even in both frames with Macca.
Yeah.
He's just trying to free up some of his reds. We should probably try and get a score update for the other teams. It's not a bad shot there by Brad. Keeps his yellow in play and plays a good safety. JR though, being a very good single ball potter, anything under 1.5 foot is he just knocks in all day. Marty up there just trying to negotiate his way around the yellows, I think, or reds, I'm not sure actually. Yellows. He's just going to stun across the table. And that's not a bad shot. He'll stun the other yellow in now and then play the bottom yellow and then come up the table for his yellow over the centre pocket. Probably, if he's got angle, I'd actually like to be on the bottom rail, and that way he can sort of come up the table a lot easier. But if he's too straight, he'll just stun it and leave the white where the yellow is. Pretty much like that. It's a good shot. So now he just wants to drift up the table now after rolling this in, but he doesn't want to clip the red that he's closest to. So not sure if Brad tried to actually roll that in or it rolled off, but...
All right, eventually around the grounds. So 10-8, second division, Bayswater at 10-8.
All right.
10-8, and in first division...
Do we have a comeback or not?
Yeah, a couple of frame comeback. Manhattan 11-5 up.
Ah.
So we've got a few back, yeah.
That's huge, actually.
So yeah, both races are 21 up the top, the first and second division. And obviously Prems were raced tonight, as it says there, so... Chance to Marty to get Sandown back in front here.
So probably just come up and down the table here. Oh my God. That is, I'm going to say it, that's terrible.
We're rising where we come from. wanted a challenging black.
He wanted to obviously play that thicker.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's obviously played it too thin.
He may as well just dribbled onto it and played it from almost there.
Yeah. Because of the red that's near the rail, near the white, I'd actually roll this black in or over. If it wasn't there and that red was out, I'd actually play this black quite firm and try and knock it in. That way, if it does miss, it might go safe.
Yeah.
Knocked it in.
Confidently stroked.
That's a big shot.
So, yes.
That's a big shot.
Sandown with their nose in front.
Brad with a chance here.
Yeah.
So he could probably play the yellow that he's looking at now and come across the table for the other yellow in the centre pocket.
Now to hold it out there.
He can play it long though.
Yeah. Yep.
Sean with a very lucky to not go in off there.
Bit of dry break. Bayswater ruled off a couple. 11-9. Won 4 in a row just then. You sure?
Really?
It was 11-5 1 minute ago. Okay.
So they've gone from what, 10-2 to 11-9.
Wow.
Now we have a match.
That is a strong finish. Oh, he's drifted a bit longer than he'd hoped there, I think.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble here.
Can he cut that yellow and get around those reds?
He's just got to be careful he doesn't snooker himself on the other reds down the other end of the table, or he doesn't nick off it and go in off.
Yeah. Yep.
So
maybe he's going to load this.
What would be nice is to roll this yellow in and actually get like a little glance off that red, and then it pretty much go towards the spot in the middle of the table.
Yep.
But I think it's sort of got a bit hit and hope here.
Yeah.
But not too hard. You want to hit this at a soft to medium pace. Yep. I like the pace. It's hit it a bit thick. And there's that. That's perfect.
Yep. Nicely played.
Still a little bit of work here though. I think he needs to overplay this a little bit now and play with maybe a bit of bottom right and sort of, if he can screw the white ball back, it'd be good. But if he can't, maybe try and go into the red or the black.
Okay. Yep. Obviously, double's not on there, is it? No.
Well, if the black goes in the centre pocket, he could roll this in and then come across the table and play the black in the centre.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
I reckon it does go in the centre. I reckon he's screwing back, so he thinks he's straight enough. Just wants to be careful he doesn't hit the cushion too much and come across and snooker himself.
Click across, yeah.
Like that.
That?
Yep. Oh,
maybe
he might be all right.
Just enough, I reckon.
But you can see how you get too much of it and you can come, come. But he looks all right, so I think he's been very fortunate. Just got to watch his gut foul.
With the firmness, not what the chance of being off there at all, though. No. Well, halfway mark, each of 9.
That's it.
G'day Bob, I'm not sure where Lyle is tonight. He's prior engagement to Link. So, thankfully, unfortunately. So yeah, sounds like The first, well, all three grand finals are now nice and tight,
That's it.
so, as they should be.
You just never know what's going to happen in a final.
Yeah,
Good effort too for Ringwood to come back.
that's fantastic. Yeah,
You know, it's easy to get too complacent too when you got 6 or 7 frames.
yep,
You know, on the other opponent. So
yep. Yeah, we've got an electronic scoreboard tonight. Did you see that?
I see it. Yeah,
Pretty fancy.
technology today, eh?
Just off screen for the viewers at home, but there's an electronic scoreboard just for the team scores. So yes. Alright, so we've got Josh Boyle to break on the table 1, the closest to us.
Josh Boyle, the current Victorian doubles champion,
Yes, he is. Yeah.
with Nathan Harris.
Yeah.
Good effort by them to knock everyone off and take the title.
Yeah.
Very, very hard thing to win.
Yeah.
Josh
You've got a
has been
couple of those, haven't you?
2. Yep.
2 with,
Yeah, been very lucky to win 2. Yes.
with Mark, both with Mark.
Both of them are. Yeah. Josh has been sort of an up and comer the last probably 4 to 5 years. He's come a long way though. The last probably year and a half, maybe year and a half, 2 years. But the last, I'd say, 8 months, I reckon he's had a bit of a breakthrough and starting to really, you know, put the scores on the board and stuff like that. And
What do you put that improvement down to?
dedication,
Putting
coaching,
more time into it?
coaching. You know,
Yep.
just doing the right things. You know.
Yeah. Thank you.
So many people play the game, but they don't go about it the right way. And
Yeah.
if you get the right help
Yep.
and you sort of stick with it, then you can get results.
Yep.
But you know, each person's different.
Yeah.
I still think Josh, for him to improve, he needs to do shots exactly what you just saw there. He needs that in his game, but being able to do it without the rest.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to have a bit more flair in his game. I think that's what he's missing right now, that bit of flair.
Yep.
Other than that, he's becoming quite a good pool player. So it's very good to see.
Well, probably a bit more table time, I gather.
And I hope he makes his, you know, I hope he sticks with it, makes the state team.
Yep.
Any year now, he's knocking on the door for sure. So he's got good angle here now to knock
Crack that red off the rail.
red out. Yeah. And these are the shots that you should pretty much get 100 out of 100 to knock this red out. And if you don't, you should practice it because this is more about feel. Butters has played a good out here. That's a great shot.
Yep.
In a way, actually, no, it's not.
Yeah. Well, Lee's, awkward now. I think that's Butters 4 from 4 for Butters.
Yeah. If Josh knew that was the only ball he could land on, he probably should have played it a little bit harder.
Yeah, to bring it back out. Central.
Yeah, or even get the wide out, you know.
Yeah. Yep. What's he playing? He's down inside the yellow, is he?
Not sure what he's going for here.
No, he's going there.
Oh, yeah. He's hit it too thick. Tell you what, he landed pretty good too.
Yeah.
So Tony Massey here, he's another one that's actually improved, you know, coming from the snooker scene to now the 8 ball scene.
Yeah.
Definitely cues the ball very well, and his knowledge of the game is improving every time I see him. So his mapping of the game has become a lot better over the last probably 6 to 8 months as well.
Yep.
So, and he looks like he's enjoying the game, which is great. You know. And that's a great shot. That's
nice.
perfect. I was just about to say he wants to get these out straight away, and he's done that.
That's the key shot. And he's
So, one more key shot coming up now. The dribble in the 2 yellows at the top left.
Yep.
He wants to roll the first one in, and he might glance off the second one. He's going this way. It's all right. Not sure about that. Don't really want to give. I don't understand that. Only because you're giving your opponent, like, Josh can still pot out here.
Yeah. Yeah, that red will sneak under that yellow one. Right?
Yeah. And if it sits, then he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Wellesley with a good chance up there. What a shot by Wellesley.
Yeah.
That's huge. Josh doesn't want to leave. Josh, if he could have, probably should have cut that red under that yellow straight away.
Shot,
yeah, and if it goes sweet, if it doesn't, then he's he's got more reds on the table to.
Yeah, 'cause you probably don't want it to last.
No. Well, he's trying to find an angle now to get up there, and if he doesn't, he's going to be in trouble very quickly.
Yeah.
So I'd actually probably maybe even pull up here, but the black's too far out, and I back what's his name, Tony, to actually go game from here.
Yep.
So I'd probably go all in here and try and still continue the out. He wants angle. It looks okay,
But probably doesn't want a lot of angle.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need a lot. I think this is perfect.
Yeah.
Just wants to come up near that yellow, that first yellow that he's at, or just roll it in.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be on the top rail.
That's it. That's perfect.
Yep.
Right with that yellow.
Wellesley. Oh, has he gone too far there, Wellesley? I think he has. He's snooking himself.
Don't want to overplay this, Josh. Just roll it in. That's a good shot. That's perfect.
Very nice.
That's a good frame here by Josh.
Yeah.
I back him to knock this in.
Back to 10 all.
8 more frames for a draw. Well, 16 more.
Yeah. Well, 8 each, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 10 all. Chip. All right, yeah, so 10 all. And you're right, if they get 8 more each, it'll be a draw. Big comeback there. Sandown, get that back. Sandown, yeah. Got the Greg well snookered himself there, and
He did.
and gave Clinching back to the table, and that was it. So looks like Sandown have called on their super sub, Jimmy Reen, to the table.
Who's out for Jimmy, you reckon?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Travis or JR, maybe?
Yeah. I shouldn't probably tell you.
Roll crowd to table 18, please. Roll crowd to table 18.
Sam's got to be careful here. The the black doesn't go, and he needs to. He's putting all his balls.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is he's going to have to get down on his last ball, and he's been very lucky there, very lucky there to land like that.
Yeah.
He's going to have to find an angle on his second last ball.
Well, he's probably got that one
blood.
off the last yellow in the middle. He's probably planning to slam into
but
it
he's
there.
putting all his eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
And you know what? If I was the other guy waiting for my shot, I'm happy that he's going for this, because this is absolutely crazy.
Yep.
His first shot should have gone up the table, then he should have played one of these yellows and then opened up those reds and black and then have all his yellows to land on. Put all his eggs in one basket now. And if he misses, if this doesn't work out right, then he's in trouble.
Like that. Yep. So I just want to see who subbed out for Jimmy. If I can tell from there. No, I can't tell from that. He's got out of the snooker.
What happened there? I missed it.
He got out of the snooker, doubled across pot of the yellow.
Oh, wow.
Now, foul.
So, and that's how you hand over a frame.
Yeah.
He's playing Marty. Marty knocks these in. He knocks these in with one. Yeah. He's got a good opener.
Yeah. There's Andrew Miles. We top left of the screen. You can see the first division. So Manhattan are 11, RSL 10. Big comeback from the RSL. So. Sounds like a Manhattan frame, is it? Right.
Marty looking good here. The other table over there, Macca at the table. Ball's a little bit hard. Still gettable.
Yeah.
Macca been playing some good pool over the last 12 months.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Oh, he's been a good player for a number of years too.
Who the hell is Marty Andrews? We're about to find out.
So he's taking these two reds now.
Yeah.
Well, first these two
This
reds.
is a key ball. Yeah. That's very good.
And I think he's still got two remaining.
Yeah, he shouldn't need them. He actually let the white go a little bit there on that shot. He didn't come back enough. Sort of just relied on the pot a little bit too much, but that red must go.
Yeah. Yep.
Just wants to leave himself a little bit of angle here to get up to the
back
black.
up. Yep.
Yeah.
To the black.
Even dead straights. Oh
Ooh.
my god. How the...
That's
All right. Fair enough.
skills. So Sandown stretched their lead to 2.
That's it. I think he misses this. He got it. Very lucky to actually pot that red.
Yeah.
Glance off that other red.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's lazy or whether it was tighter than he thought.
Yeah, it might have been right on it, but it didn't look that tight. Well, he's managed to hit it and pot it, so yeah.
good little safety there by Matt on the top there. He's put Jimmy in all sorts. Jimmy does his stroll, his waddle around the table with his little head shakes.
Yes.
But you will not find a person that wants to fray more and fights for a fray more than Jim Rain.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we play against him on a Wednesday night in another league. He's a hard man to beat.
Yep. Travis with the break there. I think he potted a red. I'm not too sure. Yeah, red ball down. Probably yellows here, I would say. Reds look good as well, but they both have their problems. The yellows will place a nice double on the right-hand side of your table there, and the other two yellows that are on the cushion, you can roll one on top of the other in a way. So I don't mind yellows here. I'm not sure about that. If you're going to do that, you're better off to actually turn around and whack those other reds out that are at the other end of the table and just let your opponent have a dip. And then all your reds are out in the middle of the table. Doing this, it's a bit of a nothing shot. Brad's got the opportunity to double this yellow back. Not now, but a little bit later. Or he might even be able to cut this yellow in, and it might even glance off the other yellow and then break out the other yellow that's on the rail, if that makes any sense. I think it's 12, 10, 12, I don't know. So it nearly happened what I said, he just didn't hit hard enough.
Jimmy's drawn that red on his first visit.
Not a bad shot there by Brad. He wants to roll this red down now. Roll the yellow down now, sorry.
Yep.
In all honesty, he probably wants this to sit. And it's going to go in. I think that's the best thing for him.
Yep.
So you can see now, like, Reds are still in trouble, but if the shot before he smacked those two Reds out, he would have more of a chance to have a go, but...
Yeah, yep. So he's trying to get them both out now. No.
Well, he's double kissed it. So giving yellows another chance. I think Brad's got to play a double here, just a soft double.
Yep.
He can even leave it and play the yellow on the rail near him up that end of the table, and I'd probably do that now. So again, you just want this over.
Thank you. Good catch.
Leave it flat.
Flat.
The score is correct. Sandown 12 and Springvale RSL 10.
And Jimmy with a shot to the middle here. If he can get position across for this red. Jimmy's a big chance to make it 13-10
That's right.
on the top table. Got that ready, now on the black, Jim.
It's a big shot there by Jimmy. And they're about to go 13-10 up.
Yes, and they're quest for back-to-back.
Unless the, that's right, they're going for back-to-back.
Yeah, 13. Yes. No, from 10 all to 13-10, 3 in a row.
That's it. The flash Brad Hill. It's about to knock this ball in. That's not a bad shot.
So you're doubling that yellow back onto the other yellow, or
Yeah.
out to the middle?
No. Yellow on the yellow, nice and soft. If he can hold, hopefully. But
Yeah. But with that angle, do you think the white might be bouncing out a bit too far?
that's the thing.
Or
Not
try
too
and get
sure
back
from
on the
now.
far rail?
Nah, just play a soft yellow with a double the soft, I think you can play it soft enough with a bit of, say, right-hand side to actually open up the angle of the yellow.
Okay.
But I think he's going to...
I think he's going to sit on the far rail.
I have no idea what Brad's going to do.
I think he's trying to put it onto it and put the white on the far rail.
Looks like he's just going to get it out. Has he got two? No? I don't like that because of that exact thing, you know.
For the right pace, at least. Good pace.
Yeah, he's still a chance. He can come off the rail here.
Yeah.
And the yellow is deep enough, so he can pot it.
Yep.
Butters at the top there is on reds, and definitely looking to go game. Probably going to try and open up. Yep, that's it right there. I don't think he's on anything. Looking at his face, he's he's not on.
Here's Brad's money shot here. Pop this yellow. No. And Jordan and filled it.
Absolute disaster.
So
yeah, if anything with that shot, you want to miss it.
yeah.
Because if you miss it, you've still got coverage,
Yeah.
and he still wants to work through his frame. If you hit it thick like that, then you get that result, and it's game over anyway. So
Yep.
Butter's still making a pretty good out here.
Yep.
Still got a little bit of work to do. I don't know whether he can roll this red in the centre, but
If she's going to open this red up and run away. Oh. Shot.
so yeah. Brad Hill is in deep trouble.
Yes. Maybe how quickly it can turn, isn't it, a frame like that?
If I was Brad here, I'd smash this yellow off the back rail into those reds.
Yep.
And try and get a result. Try and kill one of the reds, and maybe even try and flick the yellow. So the reds are in a good position in a way for Brad, for Trav. So get rid of them, like move them out of the way. Smash the balls about the table and try and get a result now, because you're in big trouble. He can try and nick it over there, but it is a hard shot from where he is.
Okay,
So he's gone to nick, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Butters just missed that red, and he was on his last red too. Josh has got a opener here with a yellow and distraction.
Yep.
Extraction. God, I just did a Gus. I've been saying distraction on Tuesday nights because Gus has made up. He tried to say extraction once and he said distraction, and it's been in our heads every week, and that's all we say. I know I said it.
Yeah. Interesting.
So yes, whatever you want to do here with reds, you make sure you don't kill your reds.
No.
You know,
Gonna
so
leave them. Yeah.
again, you can still come off the back rail and smack into this yellow and try and open them up.
Yep.
But you know, if he wants, he can roll up to it and just open it up a little bit. You know, now that the other red's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I assume he's got the total there. I think it's a total. So whether he's going to try and sit right on that yellow, but
That was a good shot
gives
there.
Rexy then just a chance anyway if he does get it.
It was a good shot there by Josh up on the other table, playing the yellow down the rail.
Yep.
But you don't want to give your opponent, like, he's got one yellow on the table, fair enough, but you don't want to give them too many opportunities. I don't like going this way, but he's going because he can go in off.
In off, yeah.
I don't even get what can go right here. It's just, it was always going to be a disaster that way. Whatever you do in that situation, don't foul. Just come up the other end, and you're going to hit the yellow for sure.
Yeah.
And just hit it into the rail, even if you kill it. It doesn't matter. Do not foul because of where his reds are.
Yeah. So he takes this red to the bottom left
Well,
as you
that's
watch on the
right.
screen.
You know, it's pretty much
red?
game over now. You play the cut with the red, knock it in the corner, screw into the other red if he wants.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you need to say to yourself, can I afford to fail here? And if the answer is no, then do whatever it takes just to hit your yellow.
Yep.
And I don't even see the other red down the other end of the table there. I forgot all about that.
Yep.
But the problem here is now,
He's going to hit that red off the yellow.
I actually don't like that shot with Trav because I think now yellows are going to get back to the table, believe it or not.
Yeah.
He should have played the other red and knocked it in, and then the white would have been where it is now, and he still would have had two shots.
Yeah. So he's obviously this red off the yellow. Is that? Oh.
Just it's it's all about, you know, the right and the wrong shots, and if you're going for the wrong shots, it does make it hard.
Yep.
But if someone points out to you, "Oh, play this one instead," it can actually make the game a whole lot easier, you know.
Yeah.
So again, he's left another chance for yellows, even though they are in trouble.
Josh is down to his last yellow.
Back him to knock this in. He's actually got the wood on Pete.
Yeah.
And he's beaten Pete the last few times, even in some big races too.
Okay.
So Josh is sort of Pete's bogey man.
Stop it.
Team's yelling out, attacking the balls.
Yeah. Sandown starting to get a bit of noise.
That's it.
Right.
Good out there by Josh.
Yeah. And that's Butters first.
The ball that he did play down the rail though, Josh, like 4 shots earlier, did actually. I'm pretty sure he did miss it and it did roll in.
Yeah.
Can't really tell from here, but it looked a little bit dodgy when he played it, but it still went in. He played it at a soft pace, and you know, you reap your reward. So.
So is he looking to move this yellow, or is he going to go?
Well, you know what? I'd definitely try and move. Just try and get a bit of a double kiss on this yellow here.
Yeah.
Hit it full, hit it thick, hit it at medium pace. Hit it harder than that. You want it out. This could roll into the red, and it has.
Yep.
Like, you just hit the yellow out. Hit it hard. Hit it out. Brad is only in this frame still because Trav's been going pretty much for the wrong shots. And keeping his opponent in it. But I think now, yellows are now in big trouble. Massey with like the medium break. Didn't even put a lot of effort into that.
Put the other red now across the table, is he?
He can play the red directly onto the yellow.
And then goes the yellow out.
That's right, yeah. But he still has to hit it right though, because it's not guaranteed. Yeah. He wants to hit the yellow quite thick.
Laying this red inside front of it.
He's done it that way.
That was risky, because if that red got a little more contact, they could have bounced it out almost.
Yeah.
But
he's playing it cautious, but Brad might be able to push his ball on top of the other balls now, and maybe stop him from.
Yep. Is all you'd be playing here on yellows?
Well, you really don't have much else.
Will you try and bounce it out and have a...
No, you've got to try and just move it about a centimetre, sort of in front of the two reds. Just got to watch it doesn't roll off here and foul.
He's fouled, is he?
I'm pretty sure that's happened. So what's happened there is, I was about to say that it's hit the train tracks and it's going to roll to the right, away from the cushion. Yeah. So you actually, these guys have been playing for so long and they should know that. They should know that the ball is going to hit one of those tracks and roll out.
Yeah.
So you play it a bit harder, you make sure you hit a rail and just, again, whatever you do, don't foul. Yeah. So, but I've said that a few times now and he's got back to the table. So.
14-13.
Oh my God. Rexy's really putting the boot in here. Don't snooker here. Leave the white on the other side of the table. That's a good shot, yeah. So now, what do you do? I'm out of options.
Yeah. Do you almost pop this red in the bottom left, get the white up the top, and hope for a mistake?
I'm actually...
If he
hit the black up the table and back down and knock the other red in.
Try and get it inside there, yeah?
No, not even get it inside. Just
as in inside the other remaining red and yellow.
Kill the black.
Yeah, you got to do it now.
But the thing is, he can still... I don't even like this. Go up and down. So he's done what I said before to try and bring the black up and down. He hasn't hit it hard enough. He's hit it actually really, really good. He just didn't hit it hard enough.
Yeah.
Now, because if he dropped that red, then he would have.
Yeah. Well, I think he's got a shot at that red in the far pocket and open up and move that yellow, I reckon.
And Trav just got to make sure he doesn't do anything silly here and foul back. So.
Yeah.
Tony with a good double is on yellows and a chance to take this frame and bring one back for the
looks like
Springvale.
He's got the shot.
That's perfect. It's actually landed perfect.
So
2 shots, can't be stuffed up unless you go in off in the centre.
Pocket,
So 2 ways this is normally played. It's normally played short and he leaves the white sort of where the rest is, or he'll play it long. Yeah. So he's left the white sort of where the rest is. He's going to have to use his 2 now. Well, try and cut it in anyway, but still, it's a little bit dodgy, but you're still back him to get it. Oh God! Oh,
making sure of it.
I would have played it harder.
All right, well, Sandown, 5 in a row. Sandown. I noticed Manhattan in first division have got 4 in a row there. RSL are back to 11 all, and Manhattan 4 in a row. So. Second division nice and close there, 14-13.
Just looking at Sandown, they're sitting down, they're not really yelling out, they're not loud. Like you look at you look at Springvale, sorry. You look at Sandown, and you got Tem yelling, you got JR yelling, you got Sean yelling. But these guys only really yell when they're up. To be honest with you, like if you play them and they're down, they are very quiet. So. And it's like that with most teams. Most teams are quite loud, and then when you get a jump on them, they don't really talk much. So.
Well, that is a very nice break from Wellesley there. 2 yellows off the break,
That is a good
and
break.
yellows look very nice from there.
Yep, I agree. Still a little bit of work, but that yellow near the black, I probably would say it would go near the, it will go in the centre pocket.
Yep, the bottom of the table if you look at it.
Your transition back to the black is dodgy, so...
Okay, so he's going to cut that in the middle now and
it's not too bad.
Finish off with that yellow on the left. Really? RSL have just won 3 in a row in first division. So it's about the 15-14. Amazing. Yeah, then they were. Yeah, and they were 10-2 actually. Yeah.
Wellesley going all right here. Just needs to negotiate which. That's a huge shot there by Tem.
Yep.
You're probably going to hear a nice little powwow from him here if he pots out.
Yeah, Wellesley in 2 minds here, I think. One up which yellow is going to take this one first.
Just wants to come out. Doesn't want to be hampered. Oh, Wellesley. I feel, I don't know, like maybe the other yellow was better there, but I mean, if he got nicely on this one, then...
Well, this is probably a nice one to finish for the black.
Yeah.
Or an easier one, we're going to call it.
So...
They wanted to be another couple of inches across, obviously.
Yeah. Tem with a massive red. I'm pretty sure he's only got one.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, he will pow the room down if he pots this red and lands fat on the black. He won't even wait to pot the black.
Yeah.
I'm calling it.
Right, as well as he's got coverage. No, not quite, I think.
Oh, no. Wide.
Well.
Massey, I can't see him. I really can't see him chopping this up. He is a good player.
Up and down the table.
He knows what the white's doing.
So to stop the run of Sandown here.
That's a good shot there by Tony.
Wellesley's been snookered.
Not a good snooker though, I don't think.
Springvale RSL back on the board. Back on the board.
What a gentleman Tony is. He shakes the ref's hand as well. It's a snooker thing, yeah. And he's got a voice on him too for a snooker player.
Yes.
That was the right way to go. Just missed the.
Just hit. Right, so Marty's got 2 here.
Marty with another 2.
Yep. I assume that red obviously doesn't go then inside that yellow.
Nah.
Whether he's going to.
So maybe you can nick the red over the pocket, and then you can actually head back down the other end of the table and try and play a shot to nothing. And if it goes in, you can go game. If it doesn't, you got a snooker.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, Basie. Thanks for the second division updates there, as you can see here. 15-14 Bayswater. So now is it time to run away and hide, or
Well,
Yeah.
I'd definitely hide now because he doesn't really have a pod on. He was lucky that he got the kiss the way it did because the yellow was heading towards the other end of the table.
yeah, or is he on that red again?
If he's on it, then I'd tip and he'll have a go. All the reds are there. You're at Premier Division, like this.
Yeah,
And the yellow's actually in a good spot too. If you miss, it's still very hard.
Yeah.
So just overplay this and get the white down. That's it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Wow. He's he's done that a few times tonight.
I reckon he's going to play this red up the long one at the table in the top, the bottom right if you look at the screen,
Yeah.
and try and sneak, or is he, no, he's having a go? No. He's taking the one in the middle first, right?
If he knocks this in, they're all roll-ins.
Oh,
Wow.
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 Yeah,
Wow.
Two visit, we want to do a bit more than that.
So Wellesley, I'll tell you what, Wellesley is a good shot maker. I back him to knock this, come off 2 and get on the black.
Yeah.
Or not.
Oh, got the black though. But that might be...
Wellesley, you let me down. Maybe you do need a haircut. Tell you what, he's had the same hairstyle for as long as I've known him, 15 years.
Bit of jealousy there,
His
Mick?
hair's
no?
really, huh?
Bit of jealousy there, no?
No, yeah, right. Actually, I'd save a lot of time now. I used to spend a bit of time, doing the
Yeah.
hair and putting patterns
Save
in
on
it.
hair
or
product and...
hair product, yeah. Now it's just nothing. You just
Drip dry to the shower and done.
give it a bit of a rub to get any fluff out, and that's it. It's over.
Well, I think... Good shot from Marty there, so... Back him.
Yeah. As Tim would say, these are tap-ins. He's rolling through. Yep. So now he'll play the bottom. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And come back up.
Back up to the middle. And
He can play this one now. He can play the one in the centre now if he wants, but he's travelling more. He's travelling up and down the table, where this he's only travelling half the distance.
yeah. Yep. Now I think...
Can you replay, Dan? If we can go back to that shot, I'll show you something that just about everybody does with their bridge hand that you shouldn't do.
Yeah. Nah. One after that.
Yeah, this one there.
Yeah.
So when we get it in a second, I'll show you a replay and watch Marty's bridge hand. And I hope that he goes back and watches this, because this is what lets a lot of people down when they're playing shots. They move their bridge hand, and it really does affect. We'll just wait till he knocks this black in. He might even, oh no, he's on the rail, but. That's it. So watch Marty's bridge hand here. You always want a strong bridge hand, and watch it rise. See that?
Yeah. Yep.
That is a big no-no.
Yeah.
And that's...
Got to stay still.
Yeah, that's right. And just about everyone you see that plays, they all have a lot of movement in their bridge hand.
Yep.
And that's one of the biggest things in the game why you miss.
Yep.
So...
Good pickup.
I'll be back in a sec.
No worries. Go right. Go.
David LaCrosse to table 5, please. David LaCrosse to table 5.
Alrighty. We just updated the score. Biddy Sandown 16-11. So 3 more required by Sandown.
Go, boys. Come on, Mac.
And for Stuart Styles out there, we've got to ask where's my pen. So there we go, Stuart, as requested. We haven't found your pen yet. So 3 more required by Sandown, as said. So, and 8 more required by Springvale RSL.
Righty, what I miss? Nothing.
A lot.
I'd like to see Springvale come back a little bit here, make a game of it.
It was frame for most of the night until they hit that 10-all, I think. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 10, yeah, and they Sandown won 5 in a row. That's what happens. Just got to find a way to stop the rot when it does happen, you know.
What do you reckon it does happen having that week off? You get your way straight to the grand final. A few theories on it.
Look, it's even happening in the AFL. You know, to talk about it, you know, having a week off or having time off. But at the end of the day, come down on that week off. Like, because it's a week off doesn't mean you have to have a week off. Come down and with your team and have a hit. Like, to be honest with you, you don't even need a hit. One hit in 1 week isn't going to make a difference. Have a barbecue, go have dinner with your team, go do something with your team that night. There should be no excuses. like, no one should say, oh, I've got something on. Well, no, because you play every Tuesday.
Yeah,
so
correct.
you should just go out as a team, have a barbecue, or go to dinner or something, and that's what you should do. I think it's fine. I think people just look for excuses. At the end of the day, you're either prepared or you're not. And you know what? Things can change. In finals, whether you're favourite or not, like anything can happen. Jimmy on his last ball here. He'll knock this in with no body movement whatsoever.
I love watching Jimmy play.
Watch this. He'll knock this in. He'll knock this in and stay still. Like Ronnie O'Sullivan. There it is. Oh, that red has gone in the perfect place. Now it's all or nothing. He's either going to nail this or miss it by a foot. I back him to nail it. If this goes in, I'd say it's game over. Just don't hit it thin and going off, or hit it thick and... Wow. If Springy want to stay in this, they need to take these opportunities.
Yeah, really got to win the next couple.
Yep.
11, 17 downs, pretty hard to come back from.
Yeah, they want to at least get to 14. 13 is okay, but get to 14 before they get to 17, and then it's still game on. Sam, sit there. 12, 16. Oh no. There's two right there. Turning point. Turning point in the match here. Chris Rigo not playing this year. Not here. I know he's having a chat. But I haven't seen him in a while. Hello, Chris. And hello, Pete, if you're out there. Haven't seen him in a while either.
Yeah, we'll check that out for you, Andy. It's normally you know when Manhattan win because you can hear it.
We're just trying to get some score updates here. Macca, that was a good shot there. He might be a tad straight, but we'll see. I would say he is. He doesn't look happy.
Just trying to find out that second division score. It might actually be 17-13, but we're just going to clarify with the score sheets. It's been a good comeback by the RSL in first div there. I think they were down 9-2 at one stage. Got it back to scores level, and Manhattan have gone away again.
He's a good shot by Macca, but I'm not sure what he's going to do now to get on his last yellow. If I was Macca, probably even just roll this yellow over the pocket and leave the white where the yellow is.
Yep, good call.
I think it's a shot. Even if you leave him on the red, you're putting a lot of pressure on him. Because for you to pot this yellow and get on this other yellow and go game is really, really hard. I'd definitely take the risk and just roll this yellow over the pocket here. But it looks like he's going to have a dip. If he's got two, then don't worry about what I'm saying. You know what? I think he does have two. So, never mind. I forgot, yeah, Trav missed the red coming off the back cushion, so... going to try and come off maybe one cushion here, I think, and then play the yellow in the bottom left-hand corner. I know he's going to screw off it.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh,
Stiff with the leave too. Second visit.
wow. So this is one of those shots where you can't afford to foul now. You've just got to hit this yellow because the reds aren't really on from down there. Just do whatever it takes now to hit this yellow.
So we're just, he's 13 to ring at RSL there, so it's 18-13 now. After Ange told us it was 14 all before.
Well, they got deducted a frame. Probably did a Serena and coach or something.
Well, that's good because I reckon the last 4 years we've had a draw in second division every year. So
Good, I want to see another draw tonight.
Oh, that's huge. Oh,
102 viewers.
cracked the ton. It's almost like a Nathan Harris post on Facebook. Just hit the ton.
Hit the ton with the viewers. And again, guys, if you want to donate, if you're enjoying what you're seeing at home, if you just want to throw in a couple of bucks, it all adds up, and it all goes straight to Cue Ball TV to upgrade the cameras and screens and everything that you're watching at the moment. So Dan's got some really nice HD cameras that you're watching at the moment, and they're only going to get better with the more of the donations that come in. The better this will be down the track. So
Yeah, get on board. Even a $5 donation's great.
That's it.
It's been good what Dan's done for the sport, really. If you think back to 5, even 6 years ago, it was hardly any coverage at all, but now just about all major events are covered around the state, around the country actually. So yeah, if you're looking forward $5, chuck it in there. It's all for the good sport.
Big shot there by Sean. Tell you what, that may have just, if Sean can make this out now from that one shot, it may have stopped the rot. But Travis has just missed the red, just. And I'd say Steve might even have a foul snooker here, but he doesn't need it. Played that perfectly. Spring RSL are on the comeback here. I did say 13, but 14-16 would be good, but it's 13-16. Come on, guys. Can we see one donation? Who's going to be the first donation? Who's going to kick it off?
Come on, Milesy. It's only a beer, mate. It's only a beer. Chuck it in.
Timmy Morris already did. So, and how much was that? $5. That's awesome. Do we have $5.50? The winner tonight that sends in the most in a donation will get a free 1-hour coaching session off Mark Robertson. I will personally send you his number.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you putting in for the good of the sport. It's the way.
That's it. At the value of value for 1 hour, you're looking about $80.
That's a huge out by Sean. Absolutely massive.
That is huge. Yeah, big out by Sean.
And important that hit that 17 too. It's big psychological edge hitting 17.
I'll just be back in a sec, guys.
So Manhattan 19-15, getting close to a victory over in first division there after a bit of a scare once they got the scores back. I got another donation of $10 from, I can't even pronounce that, Mitsimini. Thank you, sir, for the good of the sport. We appreciate it. Hug the pocket, butters. Looks like Bayswater, I think, have just taken out. Yep, they've just taken another frame, Bayswater. So that's 19-13 over there.
Yeah. So Cam Carey just sent me a message saying they can't draw, but you can draw because then it turns into a playoff, and that's what I want to see. I want to see a playoff.
Yeah, we've had enough playoffs. We've been here to midnight every year for the last 4 years.
I'm happy to stay here till midnight because that's the fun of it. That's the fun of finals. It's watching a playoff, watching everyone twitch and.
It's particularly been Bayswater, not Bayswater, Dorset a couple of times, second division.
Yeah.
Draw.
It's a good shot there by Pete. He's just come far enough. He can actually knock this in with a bit of side and come in between the reds. Might even overplay it a bit and play for the bottom left-hand yellow.
Got a $10 donation while you were absent.
$10 donation from.
Yeah, that's what I said.
From what? What is that name? My TMNI. You want to private message me and let me know who that is? 0421 041 371. Thank you anyway. That is great. $10. That is huge. Pete just out of position here a little bit. I don't know whether he can hold on this yellow, if he can roll it in and hold. Might even be able to hold on the black, even come up from behind. Rigo style.
Oh, that's in too.
Oh wow, that is stiff if it goes in off.
It's not a bad lead, actually.
If I was Tam, I wouldn't be worried here. Like, I'd be happy to get a shot. So he doesn't really have much, but it's a chance. I'd
Surprised he didn't play up the top red.
I don't like that shot. He had the far right red that he could have played, or he could. I reckon he could have cut that red in rather than play it off the other red, or even play safe. Like if you got the white at the other end of the table, Pete really had nothing.
That's why that red up the top there just cut it towards the pocket. If you
Yeah.
laid the white up around that corner, it didn't have much because the black was blocking the yellow down the rail.
So 17-13, I reckon. Yeah, 17-14. I reckon Sandown will start to feel it a little bit.
Oh dear. Oh. I reckon he's actually got a shot on that down that rail.
Cam, I'm not really sure what you're saying here. There will be a playoff. There will be a playoff if there is a draw. So there's going to be winners tonight.
Just wondering if there's a. Is he just behind the jaw on that
He
white?
must be on the cans.
I reckon he's just behind the jaw on that white. Total's been granted, so he must be. It's stiff.
Geez, he jawed himself.
Yep.
He's going to do a slight swerve. Is this Butters playing this? Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably lucky he didn't go in off, to be honest. That's a huge shot. It's a huge effort.
Good effort. Definitely take that from where those reds are. But Tem's actually got a really nice shot now to open. He wants to hit this first red on the right hand side to actually open them both up, but not too hard because he doesn't want to push that red to the black. Oh, he's missed it. He's done. Oh, I can't believe he's missed those balls. Did you watch him template Kale last week, I think it was?
No, missed it last week.
Yeah, he got over the line pretty easy. Done quite well, so.
Jason says hi.
Hey Jace, how are you?
So Ringwood RSL's picked up 2 frames in First Division just to bring that back to 1917. It's sort of been a story of the night. Manhattan gets a bit of a handy lead and Ringwood hit back, but at 1917 you've got to win them all from there.
The pressure's really on Manhattan there at 1917 because they were, 8-2 up. So
I think it's a 9-2 at one stage, actually.
Yeah. Oh, that is a great shot to hit it, but it's even luckier to actually sit it back over the pocket and get a double kiss. That is huge. I tell you what, Tem would be fuming at that, and he is too. He smiled at it. Just want to nick this in. Doesn't want to. Oh my God, he's so thick. Yeah, I think Pete can get to this with a slight swerve. He might even come back up between the red and the black if he can swerve enough, or even just past the black.
I think Marty's on the black, straight through the middle of those yellows and the far table as well.
Well, this is to get them on the hill. Who the hell is Marty Andrews? Oh. Put a bit too much side on that. And got the double kiss again. I'll tell you what, that can be kissed out again too. Tem's going to try a double here. Oh no. Tem could have wrapped this frame up, I reckon, a shot or two ago if he just took his time a little bit more and really played a proper safety. Good shot. One more double.
The reason for that, Alex, is because Prems play a 6x6 format. So less people per team, but more frames. Obviously, it's a lot easier for Prems to play 36 frames on 2 tables, just because the games are naturally quicker.
Each player plays 6 frames. Oh, he's double kissed it. I don't think Pete's going to jaw this one again.
And sorry, just to finish that off, Alex, in First and Second Division, the teams are 10, 4 frames. So I think originally it was 12 players, 4 frames, but because the nights went too long, we made the decision to take that down to 10 players rather than remove a frame from people. No one really wants to turn up and play 3 frames to the night, so that's the reason those divisions are a bit different format.
And that's a good shot there by Pete, playing it thin enough to, he did play for that, or even get under it, so it was a good shot, that wasn't a fluke. 18-14. So we want to see 4 frames here reeled off by Springvale for a playoff. Then they pick the top 5, and it's raced to 3, I would say.
Yep, correct, spot on.
If my maths are correct.
There's some discussion last week about whether we should take 1 frame off.
What's that?
So we play 35 frames.
And have no playoff?
Yeah.
God, no.
There's a discussion about that last week, but I reckon you're better playing. Everyone plays their frames, and then you just have a playoff.
Got to have a playoff.
Absolutely.
Like it's part of it. Even if it goes to 1 in the morning, like you play the whole season, and if it goes another hour or 2, like it's part of it. You got to have a playoff. Like
couldn't agree more.
That's In snooker, they've actually have time limits now for the B grade, C grade, and D grade, which is fine. They have like half an hour, have an hour and a half to play 3 frames, and then it's over.
Yeah. Regardless.
And what they do is, even in the final, they do the same thing, which is silly. I think in the final they should just allow it to go to whoever how long.
So you get a result.
That's right.
Yeah.
You don't like.
So I think in our snooker, I think we had a draw 6-all, and then we just had 1 frame playoff, but it was only half an hour time limit. So
yeah,
you're playing in a final or grand final, wherever it is. Just play that last frame out.
That's right.
A deciding frame, that's fine, but,
that's right.
But play till you finish.
And that's the fun of it,
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Throughout the season, to have a time limit, get home or whatever, but on finals, do or die stuff.
So Rio, you said that was lucky. It was lucky. Like Pete did get a bit lucky, but Jesus. But Tem did play a few loose shots to allow him to maybe get a bit lucky. So that's what I think.
So
I could be
Jason,
wrong.
Prems, the 10 teams in Prems, so they played 18 weeks. And first and second division played 21 weeks. They have 8 teams in each of their divisions. They play each
Correct.
other
And
10 times.
about 6 years ago, we used to play like 58 weeks in a season. It was crazy.
Yeah, I reckon when I first joined the exec, it was 27 weeks plus finals. So it was 30.
Yeah, it went over. It was 33 weeks or something. It used to be.
Yeah.
It was absolutely crazy.
That was one of the first
So
things
long.
we changed. Charge everyone extra $1 per player and cut it down to 21 weeks.
Yeah.
It's just too hard. It started in February and finished in October or something. It's just absurd. So yeah, much better format, 21 weeks or thereabouts.
Yeah, Rio. He did avoid the in-off twice too. Yeah.
No, Jason. So we have every player has a point vote, and we have points caps for each team. So as we sort of discussed earlier in the piece, Peter Butterworth played for Sandown last year, but they couldn't fit him in the cap this year, so he's moved across to Springvale. So,
But these two sides are pretty stacked. So. They do have a point system, and no one can really fly in under the radar kind of thing. So pretty much makes for most of the teams being quite even.
I think last year Sandown dominated the home and away season. I think they finished 3 games clear of second or something, and then
What a shot there by Jimmy. Sorry to butt in there, but Jimmy's 2 shots away of taking this down.
we'd expect someone of Jimmy's calibre to probably play out from there.
Well, he's got one more tap in with a red, and then it's game over. I really can't see this going astray. I think it's over.
Sounds like Manhattan have got a frame. So Manhattan on the cusp of first division, and Jimmy potentially. In fact, I think Jimmy potted the winning shot last year.
Did he?
In Prem.
Well, he's about to pot the winning shot this year.
I think so. 2 in a row.
This is it for the title.
This is for EDPL to hold 3 out of 3 in the combined Premier League. Sandown are premiers.
Well done, going back to back. Unlucky Sandown, Springvale. I think they've Springvale finished top of the ladder too. And played solid all year. I think the Manhattan chopped them up a few times, but but good effort to get to the finals, but unlucky to not go all the way. Well, Z, we need another video now. Look at this. Look at that.
That's why you pay your $5 and $10 donations.
That's right. See those donations? That was done by remote.
So this is first division over here. Manhattan obviously need 1 frame and Ringwood need 4. Manhattan in the blue, obviously, and RSL in the black and with a yellow stripe. So in second division 1916 now, so RSL's picked up a couple of frames to pressure back onto Bayswater. Oh, sorry, Bob, it's teal. I do apologise.
Yeah, how do you get blue out of teal?
Blue, teal, just a different shade. All looks the same to me.
Not when you're with the Manhattan, steal all the way. Can you hear Sean going off in the background? All right, guys, I think I'll I'll leave it at that. Thanks for putting up with us.
Thanks for your insight, Scary. I appreciate it.
All good. Well, catch you later, and thanks again, guys, for your donations. Yeah, like I said, it does all help. If we can get some donations in every time Cue Ball TV happens, then yeah, it definitely helps Dan and Cue Ball TV. So it does do a hell of a lot of hours, and yeah, none of it goes to him. It's all just for Cue Ball TV and for the game itself. So get behind him, and we can forever enjoy things like this. So we should be all grateful.
Probably the one to watch here is the table on the left-hand side. It's just Manhattan on yellow, I believe. No, Manhattan's actually on black. So Rodney Maggs here on the black ball for the premiership. No, it actually wasn't. Sorry, my apologies. So it's RSL on the black. Bit hard to see from back here. Maggsy's had a tip of the double there and hasn't quite done it, so probably a cut here. You'd think he'd probably pot that, and it's 2018 down there. He's done it, so Manhattan 20, Ringwood RSL 18. So down to these last two frames. First division, 18-20 obviously. Bit of a mess on that second table. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, but there's about 6 or 7 balls down on the bottom rail. So that's going to be tied up for a little bit. And on the bottom table, we've got Jeff Ward, who has a yellow and a black down the bottom, and probably you'd expect someone of Jeff's calibre to pot out from here and take the title, but strange things have happened. Potted the yellow, he's brought the white a long way up. Still should probably pot it, you'd think, someone of Jeff's calibre. for the flag. Oh, no pressure. That's 2019. Now Manhattan, but Jeff Ford with the ball in the pocket. He's you can't actually pot the black from there. It's actually dead on the rail with the white right up against. So he's just tapped it out. He's left the pressure shot on again. Wouldn't be the first time Terry's potted one of these balls under a bit of pressure. Missed it, left Jeff flat on the black. So Bayswater just won 21-16 and Manhattan 21-19. So Sandown premiers in Premier Division, Manhattan premiers in First Division and Bayswater premiers in Second Division. Congratulations.
Okay, everyone, can we just get everyone to gather around the stage, please, and we'll get the presentations underway. Second division, Bayswater and Ringwood RSL, second division, come up the front, please. Okay, a bit of quiet, please. We'll get the presentations underway. Quiet, please. First of all, can we thank Potters for the hospitality tonight. They do a great job every year. Thanks, Tony and Barry. Thanks to our official photographer over in the corner here, Gary Bradshaw. Thanks to Q-Ball TV. Dan Lynch does a fantastic job every time. And thank you to my executive team for all the volunteer work they've done throughout the season as well. We'll start with second division, runners up, Ringwood RSL.
Season in second division Second division, top teams, the top four teams in that are very even and quite strong. So it's a good epic, and congratulations to the Bayswater RSL. 3 cheers for Bayswater RSL. Repeat.
Yeah, thanks very much, Neil, for your kind words. And yeah, well done for the Bayswater. 21-16 result in the end. The top 4 sides in the second division are fairly equal with ourselves, RSL, Sandown, Manhattan. I'd like to congratulate RSL for coming from 5th position to now actually play in the grand final. So it's a tremendous effort for that. Well done. Okay, so the Bayswater Hotel brought around electric medals. My right hand man, Scott Gresham. For one of the smallest players on our side, Mickey Allen Connor. new blokes are walking off the street, Mr. Craig Field. Next in line there is fellow that's been around the club a few years, Mark McLean. One of the couple of girls in the team this year, Bobby Quinn. Another fellow walking off the street again, the start of play for the club as well, Darryl Kennedy. One of the up-and-coming young fellows in the club will go a long way. He listens to everything that goes on. Mickey O. Although the score was at Bayswater, a very low number. Steve Evans. Another one of the stalwarts from the game with another very low number, Trevor Williams. One of the fellas that backs you up every game, comes in, whether he's playing on the bench, whether he's playing full time, whatever, he's always there to help you out. Frankie Hearn. The second girl of our team, always there to help out, seats, whatever. Let's say. Not least, one of the big backslots, very confident player, comes through with all the talent, Xavier Ross.
Most of all, but not least, is Christina's definitely. I'd just like to thank you for stepping into the fold this year. You just take it over this time. Alan, thank you very much. Go, Beatty! And while they're getting their photos taken, in second division, the third best player was EDPL from the Mountain View, second best player Gus Gardner from the Gordon, and best player Jay Windross from Bayswater. In first division, third best player for the year was Isabella Di Giorgio, second best player Greg Cates from the RSL, and the best player in first division was also Mark Ford from the RSL. Congratulations to those players. And I'll ask the captain of the RSL to say a few words. Firstly, I'd just like to thank EDPL for doing another good season. Thank Tony, Larry and his staff, who always prepare fantastic tape for us to play on. He does a great job every time, so thank you very much for that. Obviously, congratulations to Manhattan. They were the team that beat all year, and following another team beat tonight as well, and we fell a little bit short again. But Manhattan have got a chance now to go 3 in a row, so back-to-back's a fantastic effort, and we congratulate you for that. So our guys, it is 3, so I've already back 2 years. So our guys, another great season, and bad enough for falling short again, we just couldn't get it done. Not good enough, but that's how it goes. So 3 cheers for the Manhattan. Hip, hooray! Hip, hooray! Hip, hooray! And the captain of Manhattan. Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank DDPL, Tony and Barry for tonight. Guys. Thanks to the RSL tonight, a fitting final, went down to the wire. Yeah, there's really not much else I can say. Great season by all. Super proud of this team. We've been for a lot, and we've managed to win 3 in a row, so it's a pretty big effort. So, really good. And just quickly, just want to say commiserations to the RSL, but well done on Craig Mannion for your 4 as well, mate. Alright, we'll start off with some presentations. David Armstrong. Rodney. Isabella. Enrico. Bill Tunstall. Mickey Boyd. Jeff Ward. Brett Henderson.
And the cheerleader won 4 tonight. Hey!
Sorry, I have actually forgot. Andrew Binding. Sorry, Andy.
At a time.
brings us to combined Premier League. And I'd just like to start off by thanking the DDPL for their support for this format over the last couple of years. It's worked really well, and the feedback that we've got has been brilliant. To Sandown to go back to back in such a absolutely tight and contested division is absolutely fantastic. So well done to you boys, and commiserations to Springvale. The third best player in Premier Division this year was Tim Dixon from Sandown Bottas. Second best player, Peter Butterworth from Springvale RSL. And the winner was Daniel Thorpe from Green Table. So well done to those three players. And we'll ask someone from Springvale to come up and say a few words. That's you, Butters.
Thanks, Stu. Thank you, Tony, Carol, and Barry for the venue. Really good setup. Thanks to Springvale RSL for the support, EDPL and DDPL, and to Sandown Boys. Absolutely filthy. These are my boys. Let's just be honest. You guys, your replacement was fantastic tonight. I was going to say Marty Andrews and Josh Boyle really standing up there, so they were fantastic. They shot about 40% between for the year, and they got out July. To my guys, I think we might have played 22 weeks ago, and just couldn't bring it tonight. Pretty average team effort all around, so next year we'll have another great one. Congratulations to Senior.
And the captain of Sandown, or I guess it's Tim, is coming towards him.
Yeah, just to reiterate what Mike said, thank you to Tony for holding the venue, hosting the finals, and Dan as well coming out of his way to give some coverage on it. Yeah, I'm over the moon with my boys, strength and depth throughout the team. There's been times throughout the season where everyone has had to step up and win vital matches, not only to get to the finals, but even to qualify at times, and the season also been too great. To the Springy boys, I think the 2 years that I've played EDPL now, we've played 8 matches and it's 4-all. It really is a coin toss between the two of us, and this is actually the first time we've ever beat guys on our own patch. The scenes always roll as when it comes to playing down. But yeah, other than that, to my guys, as a captain on the table, I got top stepped up tonight. As I put on Facebook, but Toyman, all 6 of them behind me, they've all stepped up the game. Josh and Marty, as Pete mentioned, were brilliant. I like that Jimmy coming off the pine as well. I'm not sure if he's got 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3, but he's not going to fall out of place. He's sat there waiting for his chance, and he's took that. And you can't ask any more than that. He's not slipped up, he's been there, he's been playing his leading. And last but not least is Sam. She's basically kept us all in check all season. Not to worry about when we're playing. I've known when it was my frame, half an hour before it was actually my frame, so she's kept us all in check and we really do appreciate it. So thanks, Sam. Thanks, Sam. Right here to pull the boys out, we'll start with there with a beard, John Russell. Come on, final specialist this year. And next we'll have Susan coming up. And then we'll have Molly Andrews. Come on, Ruby, Travis Henderson. Shawnee, get yourself up there, mate. Rambo, see how you are up here. And it looks like we might only have 1 left, so if we get Sam up here as well, I'm more than happy for Sam to Also, thank you to everyone else from Sandown tonight, KMA supporters. I'm sure you've got families and other things you've probably been doing, but it really does help when we've got support behind us. So thanks once again. Thanks everyone. Don't forget the boarding trophy next Tuesday night. If you've won a flag tonight, speak to Shane to sort you out. And summer teams are due next. Summer team entries due next Wednesday as well. Thank you and have a good night.
My mean as well.